Hey, Hiho, cat guys, I'm Tangar iGroglaz. Today we will talk about publishers. Are publishers good or bad, guys? It matters. Sometimes developer team they need money to develop interesting game. So where to get this money? You have to go to bank or you could ask people at Kickstarter from recent times. But before Kickstarter, developers, they had to go to publisher. And publisher, if they liked what they do, these guys, publisher could give them some money to pay them salaries every month because, yeah, developers is a people and they need to feed their families, their children. So everything is good, but publisher it's like a bank, it's like a loaner. When he give developer team $1, he want to receive $2 after release. So that's why we got some unpleasant bad examples how publishers actually killing online games, how they destroying more RPG projects. In my rating of worst publishers ever, first place it's Electronic Arts. Why? Very simple. Because Electronic Arts actually they destroyed Ultima Online. Previously this game, its first RPG ever, Ultima Online, it was developed by Richard Garriott team, and Richard Garriott it's very interesting person. You could Google him to find him in Wikipedia, for example. And also he is son of astronaut, you know. Yeah, so he was at the beginning of Ultima Online. He created Ultima series and Ultima Online is his child. But Electronic Arts, they had with him a fight and he has to leave this team. So Electronic Arts, they just kick out Richard Garriott. And what they did with Ultima Online afterward, they just destroyed this game. Right now Ultima Online, it's very low populated game, I mean official server. I still play it, I cry and play because, yeah, these guys, they destroyed Richard Garriott genius game. So number first, it's Electronic Arts. Ultima Online is not just one example, a lot of more RPGs was killed by Electronic Arts. It's just evil company in game dev. Yeah. Also another examples how you could spoil games. It's recently I thought, when World of Warcraft become bad? It was it's begin at 2008, 2009, something like this. And then I recognized that at the same moment, Blizzard company, they become Activision Blizzard. So two huge companies, Activision and Blizzard, they merge in one. Activision Blizzard, they got new management team, they got new marketologs, they got new people who make decisions. Not programmers, programmers was quite the same team. It's always changing a bit, but the same team. But guys who comment everything, it was new and they changed everything in World of Warcraft. So from 2008, from Wrath of the Lich King, World of Warcraft started to become less interesting game. Wrath of the Lich King, it was not bad, but later every next add-on destroyed this game. So right now World of Warcraft, it still has his atmosphere. I like this game, but it made me cry. Really, I'm very disappointed because they just destroyed everything what we liked in this game. So, yeah. Another good examples of bad publishers, it's NCSoft, how they destroyed Ion, for example. Also, even good guys like CCP, it's developers from Reykjavik. They developing EVE Online, and this is quite successful game, and it's quite modern developers. They are good guys, but still they destroyed World of Darkness MMORPG, which we all waited for. They freezed it. You could tell everything, but yeah, it's also bad decision which they made. But I think CCP is still one of the best developers, publishers. So they publish their own game, and it's good approach. Also, good example is Turbine. Turbine, it's publisher for Lord of the Rings Online, for Dungeons and Dragons Online, and it's also a bad example because before Lord of the Rings Online became free-to-play game, it was beta. It was just beta. I started to play Lord of the Rings right months before it became free-to-play, and I felt this difference very much. So, of course, another we got a lot of publishers in Russia, for example, Mail.ru, and Mail.ru, they spoiled Allods Online, RH, Lord of the Rings Online. They just closed Russian server, and it was huge low kick to all guys who played for a few years. People loved their character and they all deleted. So yeah, a lot of errors made these guys, these publishers. Why they making these errors? Sometimes some publishers, they just have to bring game from one market to another. For example, right now we have Devilian game and Tryon publishing this game, and I playing it and I see how it's hard to publish Asian MMORPG, to make it playable for Europe, and of course they have to make this game so they would receive some money from it, but it's very hard to put game still between pay to win and good free to play model. So they're making a lot of errors. I told about it previously. So what's the best thing which we could have? Because you see, publishers, they killed huge amount of games. Tabula Rasa, for example, also it was very good RPG. I played it, and these guys' management, they just spoiled everything. So how MMORPGs could be developed in the right way? Of course, it has to be indie projects. It has to be community-raised projects. Because if we actually, players giving money, developer creating something for us, not for publisher, because publisher, what he needs, he just needs to get some money from the game. He put $1, he get $2 after a year, and then he not care about this game. No, he interested only in money. So main goal of every publisher is to create huge amount of clothes, haircuts for your character, so you buy it, something like this. They don't interested in increasing, or in improving gameplay systems. Publishers, they don't interest in it. They need only profit. So I think publisher, it's quite old. It's quite rubbish stuff in all terms except publishing games from foreign market. For example, publisher, you need publisher if it's this MMORPG, it's from Asia. Then yes, you have to translate it. You have to do a lot of arrangement, a lot of customizing of this game for your market. But actually, in most cases, publishers, it's guys just who act like producers, who just give money, then want to take as much as they can back. They're not interested in increasing gameplay. They're not interested in making gameplay more interesting. They're not interested in balance. They're not interested in nothing except money. So the best thing still, it's Kickstarter, it's fundraising to pay developers directly, so they would make games of our dreams. Yeah, that's it, guys. It was my idea of how it has to be in future, but right now we still have a lot of greedy publishers. Please write your comment. What do you think? Which publisher is the worst and which publisher is the best? It's very interesting. See you later. It was Tangar iGroglaz. Bye bye.